Oh, of course, I like coming in. Then I can leave her. I know, I guess it was worse than what she thought it was going to be. So but she had her CT scan on Tuesday, so she left early. And, I guess she got surgery on Friday.
Bummer. That's not good. Oh, thank you. Okay, gentlemen and ladies. When the judge comes in, I'll say, all right, everyone will need to stand up, okay? Wake up. Hey. Sit up. There's plenty of time to lay down. This is when you need to sit up and pay attention. Okay? Let you have plan of training. Okay. The judge doesn't tell you if you're guilty or not guilty. You really get a court date. You get a judge. You get a court date. You're not going to go into the details of why you were arrested today. Okay? You're not going to do that because you're not going to lawyer with you. The judge is going to give you a court date. Okay? 1. 2, if you qualify for an attorney, years of that, you determine that that's our criminal you supposed to PSA. 3 charges. 2. 3. So what your alleged charges are, and 4, if you're going to stay in our custody or go home. Those are the choices. That's what okay? No problem. Make sure you go to court. You will receive court paperwork. Okay, hold on to that legal paperwork, because if you leave it in here, or where you're going next, you won't know when you have court. So let's say you're released, you don't know when you have court. Okay, and you'll find yourself with that. So they will put a warrant out for your arrest, should you not show up for court. Okay? So that's what I have to look for, okay? All right. So don't lose that court paperwork. All right? Hopefully, some of you will get to go out, go home, put it on the refrigerator, put it somewhere where you can see it. Okay? Inside. And you got it outside out. You know what I'm saying? So that you can see.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, let me come in. Okay? What do you supposed to do? Okay? You have to do with your time, don't you? Okay. I wish you well. Okay? No problem. Thank you. Now, if you find out you have a bond, you're going to process. Okay? There will be a list of bonding agents for you if you need help bonding out. Okay? If you don't have somebody in the house. So you might need to call a bonding agent. You'll go to processing, we'll have a list for you. Okay? And whatever you negotiate with them to bond out. Okay? When you call. All right. If you're released, of course, you're going to be, but it still takes 46,000, okay? Even though it's not as many people, that's in favor, okay? All right.
You can be seated. This is the 5 a.m. initial appearance docket. We're going to call you in here individually and tell you why you're here. When you come into this room, there's a lectern in the center of the room. Stand behind that. Give me your full name and date of birth. I will be giving you important information you need to take with you. You don't have to try to memorize what I tell you because you'll receive a printed copy of a document before you leave the area to take with you that contains all the important information that you need concerning your case. If you're someone who's here on a probation violation matter that the public defender's office, that'll be tried in Maricopa County, the public defender's office is appointed to represent you, so you'll have counsel at your next court appearance. If you're someone who is released, you have to make sure that you review the release order and all the conditions it may contain and comply with them. For example, if they include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime or having contact with alleged victims or witnesses, and you violate those conditions and you're taken into custody for that reason, you will not be released from custody easily again. All right, we'll start with Miles Bryant, and then after Mr. Bryant will be James Maynor. Full name, date of birth?
02/19/1992.
All right, Mr. Bryant, you are on felony probation here in Maricopa County, and a revocation arraignment hearing was scheduled for March 18th. When you didn't show up, they issued a warrant for your arrest with a $100 bond. Your next court date now will be your revocation arraignment hearing in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, April 22nd at 8:30, and your order's right over there. Right over there. All right, James Maynor, and then it'll be Isaias Gonzalez. Full name, date of birth?
Good morning, Your Honor. 02/14/1996, James Maynor.
All right, Mr. Maynor. The county attorney's office, by direct complaint, has charged you with the following offenses. 1 count of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. 1 count of possession of marijuana, a Class 5 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. This is alleged to have occurred last September 5th. When this warrant was issued, it was issued on April 14th with a $5,000 bond. There are conditions that will be included in if you are released, which include your being on supervised release. You'll be subject to alcohol testing and monitoring and drug testing and monitoring. Your next court date, oh, by the way, I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Your next court date will be April 21st at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix, and your order's right over there.
Okay, I got an attorney already representing me.
Okay, and that's fine. The public defender's office will be delighted not to have one more case. Okay.
Okay.
When you get to court next time with your attorney, they will be more than happy not to be concerned about your case.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Isaias Gonzalez, and it'll be Adrian Hernandez. Full name, date of birth?
Isaias Gonzalez, 1190.
All right, you, sir, were previously charged with burglary, a Class 4 felony. A status conference was scheduled on April 14th. When you didn't show up, they issued a warrant for your arrest with a $1,000 bond. Your next court date will be the status conference in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, on April 21st at 8:30, and your order's right over there.
Okay, so if I was missed because I was here?
What's that?
I was here since I missed it because I was here.
I don't know that. Tell your attorney. I understand you're being held on something else, so tell your attorney what the situation was, and he can handle it, he or she. Adrian Hernandez, and it'll be Durwood Moore. Morning, date of birth.
I'm Adrian Hernandez, birth date September 20th, 1982.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, you had received a citation out of Hacienda Justice Court for driving on a suspended license back in August of 2012. When you didn't show up, they issued warrants for your arrest. You've been arrested 4 times on this case. This is your 4th arrest warrant that you're here on. So I'm just going to affirm the amount of the arrest warrant that was issued in February of 2018, which is $926. Your next court date will now be in Hacienda Justice Court on April 18th at 8:30. Your order's right over there. Durwood Moore, and then it will be Jose Herrera. Full name, date of birth?
Hello.
Hi.
9/19/1961.
And your full name?
Durwood A. Moore.
All right, Mr. Moore. The county attorney's office, by direct complaint, has charged you with the offenses of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. These are alleged to have occurred last October 2nd. The public defender's office appointed to represent you. I am going to release you on supervised release to appear in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix on April 30th at 8:30. Your paperwork will have the number of pretrial services. You're going to be released. Within a few days of your release, call that number and touch base with them. Just give them your name and date of birth, and they'll talk to you briefly. Make sure you show up on the date I just gave you, April 30th, all right?
How could this be with drug-related? I've never been ever with drugs or had drug-related charges.
What?
I've never been ever drug-related.
Well, didn't you? I will bet that on October 2nd of last year, you had some contact with law enforcement, right? And they either searched you or for whatever reason, probably searched you and found what you're charged with now. And what they did, the court date probably got vacated while when they proceed with a direct complaint. Sometimes it's a couple of months before they file the complaint. Anyway, you're being released. Talk to your attorney about it, all right? I appointed. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Jose Herrera, and then it'll be Elizabeth Prieto. Full name, date of birth?
Jose Raul Garcia Herrera, 03/23/1994.
All right, Jose, the county attorney's office has proceeded by direct complaint, has charged you with possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court downtown Phoenix on April 30th at 8:30. There you go. Your order's right over there. Elizabeth Prieto, and then it'll be Javier Lewis. Full name, date of birth? Full name, date of birth?
Elizabeth Perez Prieto, November 27th, 1988.
All right, ma'am, you were arrested yesterday, charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, a misdemeanor in this case, and theft or use of means of stolen transportation, a Class 3 felony. Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix on April 30th at 8:30, and your order's right over there. All right? There you go. Javier Lewis. Full name, date of birth?
Xavier Lewis, 10/26/02.
All right, Mr. Lewis, the county attorney's office by direct complaint has charged you with the offenses of possession of narcotic drugs, a class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. This is alleged to have occurred last August 12th. I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I am releasing you on supervised release to appear in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix on April 30th at 8:30. The paperwork you get will have a phone number for pretrial services. When a few days after you get out, give them a call, touch base with them, all right?
Yeah, I'm getting out after court.
You're getting out.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're on supervised release, and they are people that you can contact if you have any questions about anything, and they want to touch base with you just to know that you know how to get in touch with them and you're going to show up. All right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. We have a house call here, James Garcia. Mr. Garcia is on felony probation for 2 separate felony convictions. A warrant for his arrest was issued on February 5th in each case with a $100 bond on each warrant. His next court date now will be his revocation arraignment hearing, April 22nd at 8:30, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. All right, that's it, right? Hello. Oh, no. There we go. I'll be right there. Hold on.